Every time you lie in my face, I do wanna say it's you, my babe. I won't be too late.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Happy Pride Month. Okay, so today I thought, I haven't really done a Pride video, but today I decided that me and Leo should do basically just tell our coming out stories, how we came out to our family, and then how we came out to our friends, and then at the end we'll give you guys a little advice. Anyways, without further ado,
let's get on to the video.
let's do it.
Guys, so my story is, as you know, or as most people know, me and Day go to public school.
Yes.
And at public school, things can get rough. So I kind of knew I was gay in like 6th grade because I just kind of hung out with girls, but it was never like, oh, I like girls, like I'm attracted to them. I always like was attracted to men, but I never like really said anything because back in the day, like it wasn't really accepted. So I just kind of didn't say anything and I brushed it off. And then middle school came along, so I actually went to middle school in 6th grade. And then when I came to this city, I started middle school again in 7th grade. So over here, the people were rough. So the people are rough over here. They'll call you bad names that I'm not gonna say.
Very bad names.
And I took it in, and it's just like, it hurt me because in the boys' locker room, I'd walk by and people were like,
said what they said.
They had to say what they said, and for me it was like, oh my god, like why me, like why me, like why do you have to choose me? And it was bothersome, but it like over time, like I had a lot of friends who accepted me, and who like Day, I had a lot of friends in middle school who accepted me, and it really just took me to another place, and it was like really warming to me. And then the teachers there, some of them didn't understand me, but then some were really, really accepting to me, so it did like help. And then my counselor there was really, really nice to me. I think his name was like Mr. Perez. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot, but like he was really nice. Mr. Perez, if you're watching, thank you. We always used to I used to go in there with him, and we used to talk about like tennis. It was weird, but anyway, he was really nice. Okay, wait, I'm gonna cut it now because I'm like sweating. Do you see this?
Yourself if you don't want to.
No, it's okay. I got this.
Okay.
Sorry guys, we gotta take a break because something. Anyway, so finally I promoted middle school and going on to high school. In high school it was easier because people already knew that I was gay, so it wasn't like anything wrong. But freshman year, everybody's childish, so a lot of people weren't as accepting. But over time, like my sophomore and junior year now, almost everybody at the school accepts me. Almost. Keep that in mind. Almost everybody in the school accepts me. And luckily, my freshman year, I got to meet Day.
Yes.
And we just kind of like took over. Like we were just like, you know what? Like, there's gonna be.
I mean, either way, people are gonna judge you.
Yeah, like.
You know what I mean? Like either way, like even if you're not like a part of this community, like people are still gonna judge you.
Yeah, even honestly, if you're straight and like, let's say you wear shorts, like people are gonna call you gay or like, and it's just everyone gets judged. It's crazy. But luckily, I had Day and a lot of other supportive friends to kind of guide me through it, and it's been a really fun experience, and I'm just happy. So yeah.
Yes. So like when I think about my story and like how I told my friends and stuff, like I came out in high school. I think it was my freshman or sophomore year. I can't exactly remember, but honestly, like I did feel kind of accepted, but then at the same time, I feel like it was just like, you know what I mean? Like people really didn't care too much. But then I also feel like at the same time, a lot of guys were like, oh, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. I'm like, how is that? You know what I mean? Like, how is that hot? Like, I don't know. I don't really understand it. But honestly, for the most part, like, all of my friends were very accepting. A few of them were kind of, like, shocked honestly. Like, I don't know why, but
That happened to
they
me
were kind
too.
of shocked. Like, my friends were like, oh my god, really? Like,
Yeah.
oh my god. They weren't even like shocked, like, oh my god, really? It was like, I don't know, it was just literally just shocked.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like bad or
It was a
anything.
good shock.
Yeah,
like,
it was a good shock to us. So yeah, that's my experience with friends, definitely.
Personally, for me, for family, it's kind of like a complicated situation. It's nothing bad, but it's just complicated. So usually when you think of like coming out, like you think about like, oh, you go up to your mom and dad and you tell them. Personally, for me, that's like never happened. It's like like I've like it's weird to explain, you know, like I've had talks with my parents like, oh, if you think you're gay, like it's okay, like don't worry, or like we accept you. So like it's never been like that, but
It's never been like a bad issue.
Yeah,
But I get what you mean. Like, you haven't had that talk where you're like, oh, yeah.
like that affirmative talk, but it's
Yeah.
like they know, they
know, but it's like, okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
like they know, like but they just don't mention
see,
it.
that's I mean, it's good and bad in a way. It's kind of good, you know.
It's
they
more
still
healthy.
accept you.
Yeah.
They don't even bring it up. They're like, he's a normal person, which is how I think it should be.
Yeah.
Because we're all people. No matter what our sexuality is, no matter what color our skin is, we're all people. So that's the way I fucking look at it.
But yeah, so I've had talks like, if they're like, yeah, if you want to like date a guy, like it's okay, or like if you want to go to the mall with a guy, like it's okay, you just need to, like, they just want to be like, you just need to tell us beforehand. And which is like really good because I respect that, but it's for me, like my experience is kind of different. Like I've never been like, hey mom and dad, can we sit down and talk that I'm gay? Like I've never said that, but that's my story and that's my family, and I'm very appreciative of that. So yeah.
Honestly, my story with family was like pretty chill. It was pretty like whatever. Like when I told my mom, honestly, like she was shocked, but it was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, it was
Like,
a good shock again.
Yeah, it was a good shock. It wasn't anything that was like, oh my gosh, what? Like it was just like it was very accepting. She was very accepting. The same thing with my dad, very accepting. Honestly, my whole family was just like very accepting of me. They just
good.
Yeah, they just understood the situation, so it was good.
And I think it's very important to know that, but we'll get into that.
Yes.
Okay guys, so my advice that I would give is to be more open with yourself and other people. So by that I mean, like, let's say like there's something you want to do, like a school project, but you're scared, or like an activity at school. Just do it, even though if you're gonna be called
names, whatever they tell you. Like you used the example earlier. Like if you want to play football, play football.
It doesn't matter if you're a lesbian.
It doesn't
gay,
matter what
bi.
your sexuality is. Do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like, don't let society stop you just because it's not normal.
Yeah, if no one supports you either way, it's like you're doing something that you want to do. You want to be there. And I know it's hard. Trust me, guys.
Yeah.
Like, I really do understand it's hard. But be more open. Like, for me, I've had a lot of opportunities that I could have taken, but I never took them because I was scared. And, like, honestly, I would really recommend to be open with yourself. Allow yourself to do things that are out of the box. Even just, like, out of the box in general. Like, imagine, like, a straight life. Just go out and do what you love is what my advice would be. So, yeah.
Guys, so my advice to you would definitely just simply be true to yourself. You know, like, being bi, like, a lot of people will tell you, like, oh, it's just like a little phase that you're going through.
I've heard that a million times.
They're like, oh, it's just like a little phase you're going through. Like, you'll get over it sooner or later. It's like, not everyone is just a phase. Like, don't always believe, like, oh, I'm just going through a phase. I'm just going through a phase. You know what I mean? Like, don't let society do that to you. Don't let them do that to you. Be true to yourself. Find who you are. Know who you are. And manifest that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Manifest that energy. Be true to yourself, love yourself, and accept yourself as who you are. Because I feel like once you accept yourself and once you're confident in who you are, other people will start to respect you around you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I
Definitely.
feel like,
yeah, you're so right, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching our video. Happy Pride Month to everyone out there.
From a gay and a bi.
Yes, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and you just learned a little bit about us and, like, maybe just took something from our advice. Leo's channel will be in the description below, so check that out. Go look at his channel. He will have a few new videos up.
Thank you for having me again.
Okay, we love you guys so much.
Bye. Guys.